This is a demo of Dream Arena. Dream Arena is basically an esports betting platform where the decimal odds betting system is followed. If you want to know more about decimal odds betting system, then we have a video linked in the description below. This platform is built on the Ethereum blockchain, and all the game settlements take place using Chainlink oracles. Since it's built on the Ethereum blockchain, the primary cryptocurrency here is Ether. So all the transactions, all the bets, all the margins are calculated in Ether. On this platform, you can either be a bookie or a bookmaker, or you can be a bettor. The bookmaker looks into the upcoming matches or the games and then create a betting match accordingly. And then the bettors bet on the odds which are set by the bookmakers. The bookmakers also maintain a margin to ensure that all the bettors get their respective payouts based on the decimal odds. So first, let's look into how you can be a bookie on this platform. To be a bookie or a bookmaker, you have to go to the upcoming section where you can see all the upcoming esports games in the near future. So let's say I like this game and I want to create a betting match for it. So I click on create match, and here I have to provide three details: the odds for the team A, and this will be decimal odds, the odds for the team B, and then an initial margin, which, as I described before, we needed for ensuring that all the bettors get their respective payouts. Now, if we don't maintain an initial margin, chances are that we might get margin called, which is controlled, as we can see in the code, by the owner. So if you fail to maintain a margin to ensure the payouts for the bettors, then you can get margin called. So for this particular match, let's set the odds for team A to be 1.2, and let's set the odds for team B to be 1.6. Now, since we are the owners right now, we can safely set initial margin to 0, but in a real world situation, you should never make it 0. You should keep an initial margin, and as the number of bettors increase, you can go over to the admin panel later on and add extra margin. So let's create a match. So after a transaction, a match is created. And these are all the matches which have been created in the past. And we can see a couple of matches have also been closed. Now if we scroll down below, this is the match we just created. Now since I am the admin right now, if I click on place bet, I will be transferred to the admin panel automatically. And on the admin panel, I can change the odds during a game, that is before the match has ended. And I can add extra margin based on the number of bettors and how the payouts are occurring. So let's change to a different account. Now we can see it's changed to a betting page where we can choose a team we like, and then we can set the bet amount, and after a transaction we'll get our betting slip. So let's say I like Unicorns of Luck team for 1.6 odd, and then I want to bet 0.2 ETH for it. So I'll type 0.2 ETH and I'll click on place bet. Unfortunately, I don't have sufficient funds for this, so I'll change it to 0.1 and place the bet. The transaction is done, and now we can see we have a betting slip for 1.6 odds and 0.10 ETH. Now, since this is decimal odds betting system, if our team wins, the 0.1 ETH will be converted to a payout of 0.16 based on the odds. So now let's go over to the matches section again. And let's take a look at a match which is already on and has a decent collection. If I click on place bet, so for this match I am the admin. This current account is the admin account. So if I change to a different one, then I can see I have a betting slip for 1.3 odds and 0.2 ETH. And then there is another account for which I have two betting slips for both the teams for 1.3 odds and 1.5 odds at the same ETH rate. Let's go back to the admin account and close this match. This match has already ended, so if I go over to the admin account, I'll have the power to close this match. So let's first confirm whether we are meeting the margin requirements. So here you see the payout for A is 0.46 and the payout for B in the best case condition is 0.24. But we see the total collection is 0.51. So no matter which team wins, we will be able to give the entire payout amount. So even if in this case the bookie margin is 0, we are good to go. So we don't have to add any extra margin before closing the game. So we can go on and click on the close match button and then confirm the transaction. Now here basically a request is going to the Chainlink Oracle system, and then a call is made from the Chainlink system to an external API from where we get the results, and then another function in our contract is called back, and then the final results are set. So this might take a few moments. So let's wait for that. Let's refresh the page and check once. So here we can see the match has been closed and Unicorns of Love is the actual winner. So here we can see that we can withdraw a payout, that is the leftover amount, which will be the bookie's profit. So if I click on withdraw payout, as a bookie I can make the transaction and then I'll get the remaining amount, which will be my profit. So I have received my amount. Now let's go back to one of the better accounts. Now this account had a bet for both Unicorns of Love and Rocks. And we can see for Unicorns of Love, since Unicorns of Love is the winner, the 0.15 ETH will become a payout of 0.15 ETH multiplied by 1.3. So if I click on, right now my funds are about 0.092 ETH. So if I click on withdraw payout, then I can retrieve my winning amount. And I confirm the transaction. Now if I go over to MetaMask, I can see I received the winning amount. And now the withdraw payout button has been disabled because we have received our payout and the slip is no longer available. And this slip can't be checked out because Rocks is not the winning team. So this is basically what we can do on this platform. You can create a match as a bookie, you can be a bettor and then bet on the matches, bet on the odds, and then once the match is closed, you can get the payout using the betting slips which you have. So thank you.